Narrated al-Amash radiallahu an. Shaqiq said, while I was sitting with Abdullah and Abu Musa radiallahu an, the latter asked the former, if a person becomes junub and does not find water for 1 month, can he perform tayammum and offer his prayer? He replied in the negative. Abu Musa radiallahu an said, what do you say about this verse from Surah Al-Ma'idah? When you do not find water, then perform tayammum with clean earth? Abdullah radiallahu an replied, if we allowed it, then they would probably perform tayammum with clean earth, even if water were available but cold. I said to Shaqiq radiallahu an, you then dislike performing tayammum because of this? Shaqiq said, yes. Shaqiq added, Abu Musa said, haven't you heard the statement of Ammar to Umar? He said, I was sent out by the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, for some job, and I became junub and could not find water, so I rolled myself over the dust like an animal does. When I told the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, of that, he said, like this would have been sufficient, and he lightly stroked the earth with his hand once and blew it off, then passed his left hand over the back of his right hand, or his right hand over the back of his left hand, and then passed them over his face. So Abdullah said to Abu Musa, don't you know that Umar was not satisfied with Ammar's statement? Narrated Shaqiq radiallahu an. While I was with Abdullah and Abu Musa radiallahu an, the latter said to the former, haven't you heard the statement of Ammar to Umar? He said, the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, sent you and me out, and I became junub and rolled myself in the dust for tayammum. When we came to the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, I told him about it, and he said, this would have been sufficient, passing his hands over his face and the backs of his hands once only. Sahih al-Bukhari, Hadith 347.